it. Let's get it. Alright. Let's go into today. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to turn this on. Okay. So coming into the day, I was super honestly bullish. ES is ripping past all-time highs super strongly. If y'all didn't know, usually past all-time highs, we just like straight up fucking rip, bro. Yeah, we usually just rip past all-time highs. So, like, once we hit all-time highs, like, it rips even harder, I guess. So that's kind of my intention, since ES is at all-time highs. Let's go on the 4 hour. Obviously, it's super bullish. We're inversing everything to the buy side. Okay, so key level kind of for bullish is this LR right here. Boom, 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 boom. Line right there. And ideal situation was that we tap into this unmitigated 4 hour right here. I'm gonna do this. So you got a 15-minute in there as well. I marked this out just to mark it out, see if we did go up there. But yeah, so top retracement, boom, buy side, right? There's also a 15-minute fair value gap over there. I don't feel like showing it, but yeah. What else? What else? Oh, very important. We had this 1 hour unmitigated right here, which was another strong area of just interest for me. We had Asia and London relative equal lows right there. And then London high was also opened up as well. And then yes, we had similar things basically. So yeah, yes, ideally want to see us like, yes, is obviously super much more higher here. So lower retrace or some shit. I don't know. You know, just some type of confirmation on ES as well would be cool. But yeah, 15 minutes. Let's go on there. London right there. We're kind of like this LR type of stuff as well. Kind of. We're kind of like that. But yeah, I really like this area. I was willing to take a long too if we tap into this 1 hour unmitigated with the LR, because if all time highs, we usually just don't give a fuck about, like, you know, deeper retraces. So I was like, I'm willing to take something if it's nice enough here, get a long out of it on the 1 hour, or off this 1 hour, and take out the LR. But ideally, I want us to take out all this stuff down here. I would have been perfectly fine if we edged the 4 hour as well, because we do that a lot sometimes. With, you know, it's just fucking price being weird. But yeah. So, 5 minutes just in case. Yeah, so, before market open, we were inversing this whole area, so I was super bullish already. I was like, we might just rip ass, to be honest. But, yeah. Basically, most likely just longs. If I did short, ideally at first I did want a TARD model off this 1 hour, or some type of higher time frame confirmation, you know. But we'll get into that near the end. So yeah, but let me go ahead and just do this real quick. Boom. Make it more LR, or make it more sexier. Boom. Strong ass candle, broke through that. Stop giving a fuck about that. Actually, I'll keep it there. And I was like, yeah, we're just ripping ass, bro. And I saw a fucking, I think, what did I see? I remember, I don't know, I could have sworn that was like, there's a trade I liked, like, decently, but I didn't take it, so I think it was kind of shit. I think it was this. I don't fucking know. I think it was a 30-second life. I don't remember, bro. I think you know it's a bad trade if you don't remember. Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. It was SMT, that's why. Was there? Well, shit, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Could have sworn there's like a first trade around here. Should have marked it out. Anyways, this range, boom, we're super close to that last piece of LR in that 50-minute. And this is kind of like Aedonomics proximity model. Alright, I'm super close to a draw liquidity or whatever. Boom, EQ. I was like, this doesn't look too bad. I was like, oh, I don't know, just I don't need to take these. It doesn't look super high probable, so I didn't like it. And then we put in this order block, inverse that woman. I was like, oh, this looks pretty good, bro. And I was like, okay, I'll take this if we get a freaking retracement on the order block and get a discount entry, right? So the real entry was like right here, and you probably just aim for a 1-on-1. Then I was like, I want a discount entry. I'm not taking this. I don't like the RR. There's like nothing for me here to take. Boom, we tapped into it. And I'm not gonna lie, we did have 10 a.m. fucking news. So this is 100% my fault. And yeah, actually, there's orange folder, right? And I was like, bro, orange folder never does shit. What's the chances that this time it does fuck me in the ass, right? Chances are low, but never zero, because I got fucking raped. And I was like, shit. Pretty decent entry. I guess it's 50-50. That fucking thing came out, and I was like, well, that sucks ass, right? So bro, we like kind of built this LR right here, and I was like, shit. Nope, that shit fucking brutal molestation, bro. Literally dumped so hard. Can I go on like what's like the lowest time frame I can go on here? That shit literally dumped so fucking hard, dog. But yeah. That was the first try. Took fucking lost. I de-risked. I'm chilling. Also got a discount entry. So I de-risked and got a discount entry. Doubled my RR. But it was a loss. Unfortunate. And after that I was like, well fuck. Right? I'm like, that sucks. Is there anything for me here to really take? Cause like my bias is wrong. What the fuck? Only other thing I was looking at the whole entire time before, like at this point over here at the 5-minute, I wanted this 5-minute BPR to get inversed, and it didn't. So I was like, okay, this is like kind of like the final condition to really short here. If I do want shorts, unless we like inverse the 1 hour retracement, boom. But I was like, I'm rather take this. I like this better. So yeah, and it's already past 10 a.m. so we can't even inverse this. Yeah, so we kind of edged this strong equity up here, and I was like, whoa. I didn't anticipate it, but I was like, if we do that, most likely we're gonna go down. Cause why? Price fucking does that, bro. Price just likes edging shit for no fucking reason sometimes. On the higher time frames, you're finna see this 4 hour got edged too. You're finna see. Anyways, so boom. Condition was this 5-minute IVG BPR, right? If you didn't know, I fucking love 5-minute BPR IVGs. So boom, respect it again. I'm like, if we keep respecting it and then endorse it hard as shit, that's even more high probable, right? Cause I don't know what the fuck. I don't explain it, bro. Like whenever we do that, it's just good. Boom, and I was like, oh, we get this right now. Because if I would have took this right here, my stop loss would have been fucking gigantic. So I was like, please give me some like tiny retracements or some shit, kind of retracing down to it, but at the same time not building LR, so I can have a tighter stop loss and more protected stop loss, right? Holy shit. So boom, I was waiting. Boom, boom, boom. Kept respecting. I was like, this is kind of good though, because that means I can have tighter stop loss and more protected stop loss, which we did end up getting. We got an order block stop loss type area. I was like, okay, let's put it down there. Some people did say, some things people did say in the Discord was that there's LR above, but I was like, this isn't really LR. I mean, kind of, but like, it just looked too fucking ugly for me. I don't know. I don't really mind it. I had multiple trades like these where like we inverse like the fucking, I don't know what it's called, like the final, like this 5-minute BPR hoarding nonstop and getting finally inverse through. It's such a strong confirmation. So I was like, I don't give a fuck about the LR. Anyways, and like the draw on liquidity is so strong. Like at minimum we would be hitting this 1 hour with this LR. Look at this shit, right? So I was like, at most I'll probably just get a break even if I don't win. So I was just like, this looks like a pretty good trade. So boom, right? 5-minute BPR happens. Bam, I enter. I could have took this 1 minute, but I didn't like it because, like, I don't know. We're inside of that 5-minute BPR. We kept respecting it. I want to see it get broken through, right? Finally gets broken through, and my goodness, we have LR there. LR here is like, it's just fucking beautiful, bro. I mean, I love it, right? We have Asia and London, relatively equal lows undress. Then we have a 4-hour unmitigated as a well undress. So these jaws of liquidity were significantly better than whatever the fuck is above us, right? We don't even have LR over here no more. We're obviously respecting it. We're edging the fuck out of it. So I was like, obviously, in my mind, I want shorts. Which boom we did get. Bam, tap into the fucking break even area. And bro, I was having a freaking headache with this thing. Almost hit my break even, bro. Literally almost hit my break even. And I was like, oh my gosh. Thank God that MNQ didn't do some bullshit where wicks up higher and that, you know, we didn't fucking hit it, bro. I'm like, alright, bet. We're gonna flush down here. We put more LR kind of. I'm like, it's a pretty good trade. I'm like, alright, bet, let's get it. No. Goes up fucking higher, bro. I'm like, bro. And finally down, it hits my TP. What a stressful trade. But we came out on top, chat. Let's get it. Also, ES kept making equal lows over and over, and boom. And making equal lows, bouncing out, boom, breaking through it. Making equal lows, bouncing out, boom, breaking through it. I don't know why I was doing that. That's just something ES does. You can't rely on ES's lower time frame equal lows and equal highs too much, to be honest. That's something I noticed. But yeah, safest TP, just my favorite, right? Something calm. I didn't aim for that 4R because it's just not as probable. Knowing how Price edged that, I was like, probably gonna edge this shit too. Which we did. If you want to hold it, right, and you want to say like, oh, I'm a fucking TP at the 4-hour, that shit literally edged it, bro. Did we even end up ever hitting it? I don't know. But yeah. Those were the only trades that I saw on the day. I don't know why Feet Tickler took this long. What the fuck? It's not the highest time frame, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks be to God. W Day shows how powerful keeping a good psychology is, keeping a good mental, keeping a good risk management accordingly, and keeping your risk to reward accordingly, because those two go hand in hand, bro. If you don't got your risk management right, then you can't abuse the fuck out of risk to reward. But yeah, anyways, pretty much it. I think we're gonna go down to. I was gonna say I think we're gonna go down to here, because we made literally dang near equal loads with this, and we did. So pretty good. Late session trade, but pretty sexy. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to fucking say also, I was like anticipating like, bro, I have so much conviction it's gonna flush that macro. And it did flush that macro. Thanks be to God. 1050. I'm out.